Now at 6, delayed until possibly 2031. That's now when Intel says its Licking County chip plant will be complete. Now this comes as Bloomberg News reports Intel plans to lay off 20% of its workforce, leaving many to question the future of the project. Thanks for joining us tonight at 6, everybody. I'm Yolanda Harris. Well, just in the past hour, Intel CEO sent out a statement saying, quote, "We will reduce the size of our workforce." We'll get to that full statement that he gave in just a minute. But first, tonight, with millions of dollars of investments on the line, some neighbors are uncertain about the future. 10 TV's Colin Dorsey is in Johnstown with how the delays are helping Ohioans in limbo.
When Intel first announced this project, it said the plant would be open by this year. Then the delays started. It became 2027, 2028, and the latest update, now 2031. It seems like the project is getting farther and farther away. Even with the delays, the cranes tower over the site, working away at a plan that people are waiting to see if it will happen or not.
It's not really a matter of I think if it's going to happen, it's a matter of when.
Those same cranes are just on the horizon from Johnstown Monroe local schools, a reminder that change is coming.
We're adding a 150 student addition on the back of the high school.
Superintendent Philip Wagner has been keeping a close eye on the progress of the project. The district is shaping its future around what's expected to come, potentially tripling the number of students. The district is adding on, crunching the numbers, and getting ready to train the next generation of the workforce. He's still optimistic about what's on the horizon.
Build 2 more buildings, reconfigure all that, have it all organized, and we feel like we're ready to go.
Some people are finally throwing up their hands and thinking it's never going to happen.
Yeah.
Do you have that concern?
From those I work with at multiple levels, I still believe there's going to be growth.
For him, the delays are a gift, allowing the district to be more strategic about its planning. In downtown Johnstown, the frequent truck traffic is a reminder of what's going on just miles away.
There's already too much traffic, as you can see.
And not everyone is happy about the potential future. With more delays, news of layoffs, do you think Intel's ever going to happen?
I hope it doesn't happen.
Why don't you hope it happens?
Because I like Johnstown's small, safe feeling, and I don't want more people here.
Well, here in Johnstown, people's opinions and thoughts on the future of the Intel project are mixed. For the company's shareholders, they're getting some insight right now into what that looks like. The company's shareholder meeting started at 5. In Johnstown, Colin Dorsey, 10 TV News.
Thank you, Colin. Well, new Intel CEO Lip Bhutan sent out a statement commenting on what he called flattening the organization. He said in part, quote, "There is no way around the fact that these critical changes will reduce the size of our workforce. As I said when I joined, we need to make some very hard decisions to put our company on a solid footing for the future," end quote. He went on to say those changes could start in the coming months. Now, if you'd like, you can read his full statement. Just click on this story on the main page of our website, 10tv.com. Well, today we reached out to Ohio Governor Mike DeWine about the possible layoffs at Intel, and his office responded saying they have not received any indication that this will affect Intel's Ohio project. The reports of layoffs at Intel come at an uncertain time for Central Ohio. Just last week, the Pixel paper mill announced plans to close. Before that, Microsoft announced it was pausing plans for their Licking County data centers. On This Week in Boomtown, 10 TV's Angela Ann asked what this means for Central Ohio.
What is the message that you want people to know when they hear one after another and they start to think, wait, what is happening?
Well, I think with all things today, it's difficult to look through the fog. There's so much activity and it's somewhat chaotic in terms of all the changes that are happening in technology and policy, and they're all sort of adding up.
Now, he said these recent announcements seem more like individual business events, not a general trend.